Hi, grade 3. How are you? Are you well? Are you good? Are you happy? Me too. Today we are going to look at the project you have to make for semester 1. It is a video clip project. There are two parts. Part 1, you must make the project out of paper. Here it is. This is it. Okay. This is the project. It is about cities and weather. So that is unit 2. So that is part 1, how to make this. You must make this. Part 2 is how to do the video clip. You must make a video clip of you speaking. That we will look at in the next class. This class is lesson 045, soon see ha. The video clip, I will tell you how to make what I want in lesson 047, soon see jet. Okay? So today let's look at how to make the paper project. Okay, let's do it. Go. Here are the materials you will need to make this assignment project. You're going to need paper or very thin card. Card is a little bit stronger than paper, but it's up to you. A4 paper is okay. A ruler, so you can draw straight lines. Scissors, so you can cut some of the paper. You will have to cut some of the paper. Be very careful with the scissors. If you do not want to use the scissors, please ask your mother or father to help you. Okay, next one. You're going to need a pencil for drawing, an eraser in case you make a mistake, coloured pencils. You can use pens if you like, but I just thought coloured pencils are easier to use on white paper. But you can use pens, you can use paint, but I just thought coloured pencils are the easiest way to put colour onto paper. And you'll need some glue. Now I said white glue, but you can use any glue that is good with paper. It can be like schoolroom, classroom glue. It can be the stick, the sticky glue in the stick. Any glue that is good with paper, okay? But you need some glue. So it's paper or very thin card, a ruler, scissors, be careful, a pencil, an eraser, coloured pencils and glue. These are the materials you will need to make your project. Okay, here is your A4 paper. You are going to need to draw 6 boxes onto the paper. So to do this, you are going to need your pencil and a ruler. You will need to do this 2 times. You will need to do this 2 times, okay? And we will now see why. Here are the 2 A4 sheets you need to make. Look at them, they are the same. They are the same. This one is the project sheet. This will be your work sheet. This one is for cutting out square doors. You are going to put these doors onto the project sheet. So the number 2, the one for cutting, you will cut out the squares and then glue them onto sheet number 1. Look at the squares. They are 8 centimeters by 8 centimeters. Okay, we'll see these in another video. But this is what I want you to do. You will need to make 2 sheets. One you will keep, it will be your project sheet, and one you will cut with scissors and cut out 6 squares to make the doors. Okay, this is important. Draw all your pictures and do all your colouring first, okay? all of your pictures on the paper, even on the doors, draw them onto your project sheet, and then when you have finished that, then you can do the cutting second. Please don't cut out the doors and then try to draw onto the squares. It's not easy. The same if you glue the doors onto your project and then you have to draw pictures under the doors, it's not easy. Do all of your pictures and all of your colouring first. This one is also important. Draw your own pictures, please. Please draw the pictures by yourself and colour the pictures by yourself. I don't want pictures from a magazine cut out and glued onto your paper, and I don't want pictures drawn by someone else, like your mummy or daddy. I want you to draw the pictures, please. Okay, here is the project that you need to create. This is A4 paper, and I have drawn 6 boxes. You can see here they are 8 centimeters by 8 centimeters. Now I used a pen just so you can see them in this video, but you should use a pencil and have your eraser in case you need to rub it out, and please use a ruler. Don't just use your hands, use a ruler please. So this is what your project should look like. These are your 6 boxes, and in these boxes we are going to have the weather, and then on the front of the box there is going to be a door that opens up, and on the door will be the city. Okay, now I'll show you what I mean and I'll show you how to make those. So this is the project sheet. Now let's look at how we can make the doors for your project. Okay. Here are the doors. Can you see it is the same sheet shapes as the project? Here is the project. Here is the project, and here are the doors. Now look here, there are some flaps that I have drawn under the doors. Now we are going to cut these out, okay? Be very careful with your scissors. We are now going to cut out the 6 doors. We'll come back when I have done that, okay? Okay, here is one door. You will cut out 6. See, I have bent the flap up so that when it is on the project you can open the door. On the back I have drawn a line that is 0.5 centimeters down. This is so that when we stick the door on the project we can use the glue. We will glue here, and then we will stick here like that, and then we can just lift up the door when it is glued and dried. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we have the door, so there will be 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has the flap here so you can get it with your fingers, and it has the line here so that you can glue it along here. Okay, and then you stick it here. When it is dry you can lift up the door. Okay, and that is what your project paper will look like. Okay. Here we can see the paper door that we will cover the pictures on our project sheet with. So the pictures on the project sheet will be weather, and then on the door will be a picture of a city. On the left, you can see the paper from the side with the door, and in the square you can see the paper from the front. These are the same thing. Here is the door. Here is a flap. A flap is a small piece of paper for you to hold with your fingers, and you can lift up the door to see the picture under the door. So when you lift it up, the door comes up and you can see the pictures underneath. Here is the flap, just here. This is part of the picture, part of the door. When you cut it out, you must cut it out with this flap on it. And here is me holding the flap. And then I can use it to lift up the door, and we can see the weather picture under the door. Okay? So that's just some pictures to show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is our project page here. I have my name, my class, and my number at the top. And here are my city pictures, 6 city pictures: Paris, Sydney. Now, I did these with pens. You can do them with coloured pencils, paint, whatever you want to do them, but I want colour, okay? And they should look better than this. I did these very quickly. I want you to take your time. So what we're going to do is on the back, oh, I've not drawn it, on the back of your city pictures, your doors, I want you to make sure that you have the 0.5 centimeters, and that is the same as this line here. So draw this line, and then you are going to use the glue to glue on the door, and then you are going to stick down the door, and then when it is dry it will come up like this. Okay, so you have the door, so you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You don't have to use this glue. You can use classroom glue, you can use Pritt Stick, the twisty glue, any glue you want, but make sure that it is good with paper glue. Okay, I'm going to use this and a brush, so I'm going to get the glue and I am going to brush it on like this. Okay, and then I'm going to stick it down, and I'm going to do that with all of my cities. So every weather is going to have a door. Now when they're dry, I can lift it up. So this is your project. Okay, this is your project here. This is what it will look like when it's finished. I'll show you what it looks like after this. Okay, this is what I want you to do. Okay, here is the project, my project, finished. So the doors are glued. They are glued already here. And now I've bent the tabs, the handles up, so I can use my fingers. Okay, and here are the 6 cities, and I can lift up the door and see the weather underneath. So here's Beijing, Paris, London. So on the door is the city, and under the city is the weather. Please write the names of the cities in your picture and write the name of the weather on the weather pictures. This is your project. Now, I don't like this here being white. I like colour. So I would like you to put colour anywhere there is white. You can do colouring in. You can draw pictures, little pictures, maybe cars, aeroplanes, ships, because this is about cities around the world. How do we go round the world? We go in a car, we go in a ship, we fly on an aeroplane. Maybe you can draw that. Maybe you can draw the weather, like windy and foggy. It's up to you. But please do not leave this white. I don't like it, okay? Don't forget your name, nickname in English, your classroom number, and your student number. Write this at the top. Please do not write it on the back. Remember, we are not in class. We are watching a video. I am watching your video. I would like you to put this on the top. Okay, next I will show you how I want you to talk about this in your video, okay? So we will do that after this. Thank you. That's it. That is everything you need to do to make this, okay? Now, in the next video, we will look at how to make your video, how to film your video with a camera, and what I want you to say, but that will be in the next video. If you have any questions about this, you can ask me on Google Chat. Remember, I ask you, do you have any questions? Do you have any problems? มีคำถามไหมครับ มีปัญหาไหมครับ You can ask me anything you like in the Google Chat. Okay? I will see you in the next video, which will be how to make your project video clip. Okay, have a very nice day. I'll see you next time. Bye.